Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on here real fast and I guess have a little vent session. You guys know that I have a 5-year-old and I also have a 18-month-old. She's about to be 19 months old. And so I have had quite a few people here recently ask me if Nathan and I plan to have any more children. Had somebody just ask me today if we planned on having any more children. And for some reason, this question has bothered me really, really bad. My initial reaction whenever somebody asks me if I'm having any more children is God no. But then I start to see a lot of my friends getting pregnant and I start to see pregnancy vlogs on YouTube, and I really honestly just look at my life and think my kids are growing up. You know, Kara will be in 1st grade next year. She's gonna be 6 in April. Ansley's gonna be 2 in July, and I don't know what it is, but society thinks that once your kid turns 2, like it's time to have another one. And I understand, I get it. I've asked people so many times, you know, when are you having another one? I get it. It's a horrible question. Don't ever ask that. But that is a question that has really been bothering me here lately, mainly because I have so much going on. Nathan's grandma's about to move in. I'm in college. That's really the main thing, is I'm in school now and I'm doing something that I've been wanting to do for years and I plan on finishing. And so while we could, if we were going to have another one, we could wait until I graduated, but that would mean Ansley would be 4. So then I have like 8, 4 and a newborn again. And it's like, I don't know what I want. It's very confusing. It's not just a question that you can decide like overnight. Like it's not. Nathan is totally okay with being completely done. I am okay with being done, but I do have days where I do want another one. My dream, I would love to have 3 girls, but I would also love for Nathan to have a son. And so it's really hard to make that decision right now because I have so many other things going on and so many other factors. And I'm really, really, really determined to finish school. And I know that if I have a baby, that probably won't happen. So my mind is racing all day, all night. I should probably be sleeping right now. It is really late, but I can't sleep because I'm literally, it's like, I guess like the question, like the unknown is a little bit more unsettling to me than anything. It's like, I don't know what my future is going to be like. I know nobody does. But whenever you're done having kids and you're just like, okay, you know, that phase of my life is over and I can move on and, you know, start planning for the family that I have, then I feel like you'll have that type of peace, you know, and I just don't have that type of peace yet. I don't have that, you know, okay, I know I'm done. I feel like I'm done. I did after Ansley was born. After Ansley was born, I swore up and down we were done. I was like, I feel so complete. I'm good. But it's like something happened when she turned 1 and I was like, maybe not. So I guess that's the battle that I'm dealing with right now is, do I want a 3rd baby or do I not want a 3rd baby? And it's very confusing. And Nathan has said before, you know, that he is happy with 2, but he would have a 3rd if it meant that much to me to have a 3rd. And so that's another issue I'm having, is like, I don't want him to have another baby because I want one, like I want him to want one too. And so it's all just up in the air right now. Everything is just up in the air right now. It's stressing me out a little bit. Whenever big decisions like this come up, it's not something that you can like, oh, I decide I don't want to do that, let's take it back. You know, it's not anything like that. And so it's like, if you do this, you have to deal with the consequences, and the consequences are gonna cry and crap in their pants. Like, you're gonna have to deal with that. So I guess the biggest thing that I'm having to deal with right now is timing. If I want another one, if I don't want another one, and when do I want another one, if I want another one. So I guess that's it right now. I talked to Nathan about it, obviously. He's the father of my children, but it's nice to be able to come on here, and I feel better whenever I talk to my phone. I feel better whenever I'm able to, you know, talk about how I'm feeling and talk about, you know, because Nathan does work a whole lot, and so I'm here by myself a whole lot. And so it's nice to talk, you know, even though I'm not necessarily talking like to somebody specifically. It's nice to be able to vent and to get my feelings out. You guys know that YouTube is just like a little outlet for me. And so it's nice to just sit here and talk about my feelings, because sometimes whenever you just say it, you just feel better. And I definitely feel better. So anyways, that is my issue that I'm dealing with right now. And I did ask a question on Facebook maybe like a month ago, asking people if it was harder for them going from 1 to 2 kids or 2 to 3 kids. Going from 0 to 1 was, I mean, I didn't really have an issue. There were things that really stressed me out, obviously, as a new mom, but I didn't have postpartum. I didn't have any, you know, crazy things happen, but going from 1 to 2 was very rough for me. I've talked to you guys before about my postpartum with Ainsley, and so I'm terrified that that's going to happen again, but I feel like because I've dealt with it before, that I will know what it is and I can work through it easier. Maybe I could be wrong. Sorry, my camera's shaking. I'm trying to hold it and I have my light. And a lot of people said that going from 2 to 3 was very difficult because you're outnumbered. Once you reach 3, it's like, okay, I'll take this one. Whenever you have 2, it's like, I'll take this one, you take this one. All is covered. But when you have 3, you have an extra kid. And so that might make things challenging. And with Nathan working the hours that he's working, and I also work, I feel like 3 kids would be a whole lot for us. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes, I guess it really just depends on the day, because sometimes I'm like, okay, I got this, you know, like this, I've got this. My kids are on a great schedule. They are on a great schedule. They both go to bed at the same time. You know, they are good kids. They're well behaved. You know, Kara is a little extra sometimes. Ainsley has a little 18-month attitude, you know, but for the most part, I feel like I personally feel like, you know, my kids are good kids. I feel like I have good kids. And so I feel like I can handle a 3rd. And I don't necessarily think about what I'm going to have to deal with now as I do the future. Like Nathan thinks about, you know, oh, we're going to have to start over. We're going to have to do diapers again. We're going to have to do formula again, all this stuff. But in my mind, I'm thinking if I have another girl, I'm going to have 3 daughters, and they're going to have like built-in best friends for their whole life. And that to me is just very exciting, because, you know, I want them to be super close, and I want to, you know, go shopping, and, you know, if I have a son, then that'll give him somebody, you know, to play golf with, play disc golf with, you know, go do things with, go whatever he's doing. And so, I don't know. It's a very, very hard decision. And like I said, it's not one that's temporary. You make the decision, and once it happens, you can't take it back. So I'm just, my mind is everywhere right now. And so I'm really, 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 really determined to finish school, because then I will have summers off with my kids and breaks off with my kids, which I feel like would be a whole lot easier if I did have a 3rd, because then I could stay home with it more. I'd be home all summer. So I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited about the thought of staying home with them. So, it's not set in stone yet if we're going to have a 3rd baby. We may just be okay with 2, but I'll let you guys know if things change. Anyways, I'm going to try to go to bed. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't go to bed. I'll probably just lay there and think some more. But anyways, all right, guys. Well, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.